Hello everyone, Betty Maura in another episode. First of all, I want to thank you very much for subscribing to our YouTube channel. It's called Coach Betty Maura. For those of you who have taken time to subscribe, I appreciate. And I also request that you may share this, our channel with your friends, your relatives, your colleagues, and those you care about. We share 2 videos every week, videos that touch on personal and business development. Just wanting to know how can we activate and monetize our potential, what are the challenges we go through, how can we improve our lives. Really, that is what I care about, and that is what I share with people who subscribe to our pages. And thank you very much for subscribing. So today, this video, I want to do it to answer someone's question that came to my inbox today. And I realized I've had this question from so many people, it would be unfair to reply to each and every person. And anyway, time to reply to each and every person would be a waste of time. So I thought it's better to do a video. We answer as many people as possible and also share this information with others. So today I would like us to deal with what do you do when a business fails, or what do you do when a project fails, or what do you do when you experience failure, really. And I want to read the question so that we can share it. I won't read the really intricate details because it's a client's account. I'll just read what I can share. And it says, "Hi Betty, I own a company which has gone under." I think he used to own a company which went under. I was running a property management business, and by the time I closed it, I was in deep debt. And this affected my cash flow and blah blah. So after that, I ventured in the transport business. I took a loan from X bank. I will not mention the bank. I took a loan from X bank. I accept that was not my line. I think he's watched our videos on passion and sticking to your line. I accept that was not my line, so I ended up passing the loan to someone else plus the vehicle I had bought. I am now listed, blah blah. I have no income, and I have a few property here and there which I'm surviving on. I own X plots, and I have this and that valued at that amount. What caught my attention is I want to start another business, this time a hotel. We were raised up in one, and I have that passion. What do you advise? I cannot take another loan, blah blah. I am this amount of I'm this X years, and my time is running out. So he's given me his email address and his name and blah blah. So in a nutshell, I think he watched our YouTube videos or Facebook, and so that's a reason, or maybe they saw me in media, and that's the reason why they've shot the question to me. So dear follower or dear friend of mine who has asked me this question, and many others, this to me sounds like you got into business, you failed, or you started a business or a venture and it failed. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. I'm speaking to a lot of people as well. I, Betty, have started business ventures and they have failed. Some have failed partly, some have failed miserably. Some I have let go. Some have caused me a lot of pain. Some have involved friends of mine. Some I was alone. Some have, caused a little friction here and there with maybe partners, or I've had to answer a few questions from those who are close to me. So that journey, been there, done that, that is something I've experienced. So today I would like us to look at, what do you do when a business fails? What do you do when a project fails? What do you do when you feel like you're experiencing failure in life? So my dear client, my dear friend, this is what I will say. Let's look at how do you deal with failure, really, because this is failure. Point number 1, I want to say, recognize that it is the business that has failed. It is not you who has failed. Can I rephrase that sentence? I want to say, when a business fails, When a project fails, don't take it personally. It is not you who has failed as a person. It's that business that has failed. And even if it is you who failed, to observe a few things here and there, that doesn't label you as a failure. Because the moment you look at yourself as a failure, that is the moment you start thinking, I can't do this anymore. I think I'm a failure. I want to go back to employment. I will never, invest in any other business. I think I want to commit suicide because I'm a failure in life. No. My coach tells me that the top businessmen and women in the world, 70% of the decisions they make are wrong. And that really encouraged me as a person. And thank you, Coach CK, for forever teaching me that. So that every time I make a decision and it's wrong, I'm like, I think I'm not badly off. I could make a better decision tomorrow. So recognize that it is not that you are a failure in life. It's a business that failed. It's a project that failed. So when you don't take it personally, then of course it doesn't bring you down. So this is it. A project has failed. A business has failed. What do I need to do? I probably need to take a few days off, go think about it. I probably need to go back to the drawing board. I probably need to look at another business. What you will not do is go home, sleep, cover yourself, drink all the alcohol in the world, eat a lot, and get into destructive habits. So number one is to recognize that it is not, it's a business that failed, and that doesn't label you as a failure. Number two, I am actually answering this person, but I think I'm also answering a lot of other people. Revisit your passions. Rekindle your passion. What you used to feel passion for a long time ago, what you used to like doing as a child, what you grew up wanting to be and to do. If you listened very keenly when I was reading that question, he said they were brought up in a hotel environment. I think the parents were running a restaurant or something, or a hotel. And he says he has passion for it. But when you listen to, when you hear what he has practiced, the businesses he's been in, real estate, transport, blah, blah, those are not businesses he probably had passion in. And that is why sometimes we get into business because Anthony is doing a business and I can see he's making some good money. And so I think that I can go to that line and manage. And since I do not have passion for that business, even when I fail, it really destroys me. I would say, and this has always been my passion, and you know that one of my life's assignment is to ignite the passion within you. Activate and monetize your potential. The book I've written, do I have a copy here? Yes. Activate and monetize your potential. For me, I like to help you turn your passion, talent, ideas, and expertise into a business. So can we revisit our passions? When a business fails, revisit your passion, rekindle your passion. I am very happy that he's thinking about rekindling his hotel business passion. More often than not, when you do something you're passionate about, the way I'm passionate about teaching and helping people, package what it is that they have within them and then sell it for a profit, more often than not, that business succeeds. And point number 3, before you jump into that new business, take time to learn lessons from your failed business. Please do not just jump. Don't wind up a business today and tomorrow you're up registering another business. No. Take time off, go to a secluded place, or be home, or go buy yourself dinner, or go stay in a go visit a hotel, go to a destination. Think about your failed business. Where did you go wrong as a person? What is it you didn't do that you're meant to do? How did you handle the team that you're working with? How did you handle your customers? How did you handle your cash flow? Where did you go wrong? Were you going to work at 11 because you own the business, you're the boss? Were you talking rudely to your customers? Where is it that you went wrong? How comes that business went down? So take the lessons, write them down on a notebook, learn from what you did so that, so that 1,000 times of not doing business. this is not the way to do business, blah, blah. So before you jump into another business, kindly and please learn from your old business, and then you know what to do. Next, prepare for your next project. Once you learn, now go to the next business. For example, my client here, he needs to tell himself, before I jump into the hotel business, I have learned from my failures. Now I want to do the hotel project, so that you do not get stuck thinking there's nothing I can do. Please move on to the next project after you have learned your lessons and prepare for it. And lastly, I would say, please get people who can hold you accountable. Get a mentor, get a coach, stay next to people who can help you, get destiny helpers. Don't be a loner. The moment you are alone, you get so stuck in life. I have realized something that I want to share. Everybody else knows something that you do not know. You could actually look down upon that person. It could be a team member you're working with in the office, but probably because you think you know everything, you never share with them what you want to do. Everybody knows something that you do not know, and that something is something that could help you take your business to the next level or make your business successful. I want to share those pointers for today to help those ones who have started businesses and they have failed. And I want to tell you, you are not a failure. You are not the problem. The problem is you started a business and it failed. Probably because of the economy, because of the way you managed it, because of the way you didn't get cash flow, or you didn't get money, or you didn't get finances. However, I always want us to remember that 80% of the responsibility lies with us. I keep saying the 80% Pareto principle. 80% of the responsibility of why your business failed lies with you. So find out what went wrong, what can you do right, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Continue subscribing. Coach Betty Mwaura on YouTube. Thank you very much.